Hello and welcome to Reviews. As always, I'm Plume Noir. Now, this is the spring 2023, hate saying this name, World's Finest, the collection from CultureFly. Now, you may have noticed I did not put up a video for the winter edition for 2022. The reason is I recorded the video and had a problem with it. The video corrupted, and I didn't really want to do an unboxing with everything already out. So it was an okay box. I said in the previous box that I was getting ready to just cancel my subscription. So I figured, okay, we'll give it one more time because I knew what the theme was going to be. It was going to be Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now, before I go on, I would just like to say that, as always, I pay for this out of my own money. This is not sponsored. They do not send this to me. I pay for it, get it shipped to my house, and yeah, everything I say is my honest to God truth. I'm not going to shill for anything. I believe in products. I support them. But I have been a little bit unhappy with them lately. I think I counted 17 now of the CultureFly boxes that I have purchased. They're all the DC World's Finest. And they were really good when they started off. I just hit something. They were really good when they started off, but now the quality's been kind of going down, and I'm not sure if it has something to do with sourcing from the pandemic or whatever. But just want to say anything I say is the complete truth of how I feel about the products. So I've not opened this yet. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. But before I do, I want to talk a little bit about the theme. This is Crisis on Infinite Earths. As you can see, it's a recreation of the double cover, the back and front cover. One thing I have to say is you can probably see here, turn it around this way so you see a little bit better. Yeah, see that? These boxes are shipped in just a cellophane envelope. I've said this every time. More often than not, my boxes get damaged. My box gets beat up every single time. There, you can quote that and take that out of context. But as you can see, it's kind of crushed in right here. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. So far, I've not had anything get damaged from it. So hopefully that'll keep up. But let's take a look at this box here. We have the cover here, front cover. And if we look at the bottom here, we see some more of the covers. I don't remember which covers which, to be honest. I think that one might be 5. This side here, we see, I think that's issue 12 down there with the Spectre facing off against the Anti-Monitor. As you can see, there is an M on the side here. You see it better that way, so it doesn't look like a weird 3. I wear a size medium. These usually come with some type of clothing item. There's a little bit of fuzz over there. Great. Here we have another picture of the monitor. We have Flash. I think that's from the cover for issue 8. And yeah, then we have the back here where we see Anti-Monitor there. The famous Death of Supergirl 7, I believe. Maybe that's the cover of 12. Maybe the other one, the face-off with Spectre, was cover 11. It's been a while, so. And then this side, yeah, I think we looked at that. And the top just has the logo. So, now I have to say, I am pre-crisis. I am a pre-crisis person. I collected comics before Crisis on Infinite Earths happened back in 1986. It was a year-long thing, so it kind of wrapped over. And I remember the pre-DC and post-crisis DC. It was kind of a weird time because these kind of things didn't really happen too often. You may have a few changes or whatever, but a big change like this, a big retcon, this was amazing. When they do any top 10 comic big events or big things that change comics, Death of Superman, Fantastic Four #1, Action Comics #1, Crisis should be on that list, and it probably is. I haven't looked. So without further ado, I'm excited about this, to be honest, because like I said, I still have all my original issues of Crisis in my box downstairs, in one of my collector boxes. So let's take a look and let's see if CultureFly can win me back. Because I will be honest, if this one's not good, I'm done. I'm canceling. I'm finished. So, these things cost about, once you get all the shipping and everything, about $60 every 4 months. It's a quarterly box. So we're now several minutes in. So let's take a look at it. So I'm just going to pop it open here. Trying a different setup here. So, all right. So we can already see what the figure is going to be. They always come with a vinyl figure. One thing I should note is that I compared this to some of the other boxes, and I noticed this one seemed a little bit bigger. For example, I have a few times ago here, I got the Blackest Night box here, and as you can see, I'm just going to kind of put it on top here. It's a little bit smaller, so I don't know what that means, if that'll be good, because there were a few boxes that didn't have a lot in them. So, nothing on the inside. Sometimes they put some designs on the inside. There was one that just had the brown cardboard, but nope, just black. All right, so usually there is a card that will tell us everything that's in the box. I don't see it on top. Normally it's put right on top. So let's go ahead. We're going to start looking at things. Might as well go with the big guy first here. And that is wedged in there pretty well. So they always come with a vinyl figure. This one, I figured it'd probably do the Anti-Monitor, but nope, they're doing a Spectre. No plastic see-through on this. So, like Hasbro went and stopped doing plastic, which they've now gone back. They're going to do plastic again, their figure packages. This one doesn't have one, so let's go ahead. Let's open this guy up. Got to get the knife in here, just kind of, there we go. And let's pull it up. Okay, so they still have the plastic inside, just no preview. Oh, that's big. That's what she said. Standing on a big thing of white stuff. So, I think that's supposed to be like mist coming out. Let me take it out so we don't get the reflection. All right, so yeah, says that at the bottom. It's got some weight to it. I like these figures. I like when they're in scale and they don't do the bust. They're little statues, little vinyl things. They don't have any moving parts, but it's a Spectre. He's white and green. You don't need a lot of paint on him, although he's got something shiny on the tip of his nose. I don't know if that's showing up. Maybe I can move that around. Looks like he has a little bit of white paint on his eyes, a little bit different whites. Not going to show up, but he's got something sparkly on the tip of his nose, I can see. Distracted by that. And he's coming out of a big thing of soap suds. Yeah, let's go with soap suds. Yeah, let's not make any bukkake jokes. So, kind of cool looking. It probably look really good with the other ones. So, but, I mean, this took up like a third of the box. What else could be in here? Let's put him off to the side. What we got here is a plush throw blanket. Is that the first cover? Oh, yes. Shows a picture right there. I was looking at the design. I have to be honest. I love plush blankets. Yeah, I've been filming on this one here for many years. I have plush blankets all over the house. Whenever I see one, I buy them all the time. So let's go ahead. Normally, I just try and slide it out, but that's what she said. I say that phrase a lot. A little sticky on there. Okay, let's push that off to the side and... Oh wow. Okay, this is big. This is big. Not as big as like some of my other plush throw blankets, like the one I have right now underneath everything. But this is pretty big. Does it say the dimensions on here? It does not. I would guesstimate probably 2 feet by 4 feet, maybe 2 feet by 3 feet. Yeah, it looks probably closer to that. This is pretty good. I would not put this, like, lay down with it on my chair, but this would be a nice wall covering. And yeah, it's the cover. Pull this over here. So yeah, it's both sides, front and back of cover of issue number 1. There is nothing on the back, it's just white. That's cool. This would be good to hang up somewhere, like, in a rec room. That, I gotta be honest, this is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this. So I'm gonna put this over, and we're running out of space in here. Okay, so we get a t-shirt. You normally get some type of clothing. And this one, oh, this is actually a long sleeve shirt. I thought it was going to be a short sleeve. The Death of Supergirl. Classic pose, long sleeve tee. Down the right sleeve, we have the Crisis logo. I'm kicking up dust when I'm doing this. I don't know what was in there, but let me just kind of stick my arm in here. There, so you can kind of see that a little bit better. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't wear a lot of print tees, print t-shirts or print things. I tend to be more solid colored, but sometimes when I'm hanging out around the house, I do like them. Anything on the back? Nothing on the back. Okay, this is cool, but this plays to my inner Crisis nerd. So far nothing with Flash. I mean, come on, the death of Barry Allen. All right, and oh, hey, an art print again of, God, is that issue 7? I think it's issue 7. I think she dies in 7 and Barry dies in issue 8. Yeah, and always, I gotta say, George Perez art. You always gotta enjoy George Perez art, especially when he's drawing every character in the DC universe, except there's one main character that did not appear in Crisis on Infinite Earths, and that is Hal Jordan. That's your trivia for the day. Hal Jordan did not appear in Crisis on Infinite Earths. So let's throw that off to the side. And okay, here's that card I was telling you about. It was actually on the bottom. First time in like 17 boxes, it was on the bottom. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. And what do we have? We have a keychain. Okay, there is Barry Allen's Last Stand. The cover of it, where you can see he's facing off. He's beaten the Psycho Pirate to a pulp. It's a keychain with the Justice League on there. It's kind of funny that they're using this picture of the Justice League, which is post Flashpoint, obviously, because you see all the little speed lines on Barry there. So yeah, Flash, Crisis cover, keychain. And the last thing in here, besides the silica, is... okay, which one was this? I should have looked these up first. I think that's cover number 5, where it has down to the last 2 worlds. Maybe it's later. Maybe it's 10. I don't remember. Don't quote me on it. This is... Do not microwave, hand wash only. Is this a water bottle? Yes, it is a Crisis water bottle. So, like a... What is that made out of? Is that a plastic? No, it's a metal. Hear that? And then here's the top. We'll just unscrew that. Yeah, that's metal. So, all right. That is it. A bigger box. Kind of was expecting more stuff in it. So let's take a look at what we have in here. I guess we did have, like 6 items. So yeah, we got the, let's pull this a little bit closer. There's 4 art prints. Let me go back to that. I guess it did feel a little bit thicker. Now, they used to have art prints in pretty much every box, and they haven't been doing that lately. They have skipped a few. Sorry, I'm trying to open this, and there we go. Just kind of pull that knife out this side. I do like the art prints. So yeah, classic cover there. Yeah, then we have the face off. It's just, look at that detail. I mean, rest in peace, George Perez. I mean, you were awesome. And of course, the anti-monitor coming out. And you got that perspective, so you have all the buildings coming back up. God, he was good. And then, of course, this one doesn't look so good when it doesn't have the logo at the top. It just, he didn't fill anything in there, because like a lot of covers, if you know anything about art, you always have to leave some space for the for the logo, and especially when doing panels, leave space for dialogue boxes. So you can see this could be easily covered over. That one just really sticks out. Nothing against that. I don't think I've ever seen this art without the logo on it. And yeah, you just realize that, 20% of the thing is just completely black. But for some reason, this one, they did put the logo. I would have been okay with the logo on all 4 pieces, but it's George Perez art. I'm always happy for that. So, all right, let's go ahead and take another look at this. What do we got here? The 4 art prints, the comics cover throw blanket. Oh, this is cool. I mean, I'm going to be honest. This is awesome. Water bottle. I don't like metal water bottles. I don't trust them. And, but, that blue color, I don't know. Something about this whole design seems sus to me. And the fact that I said that means sus is now officially obsolete slang, so don't use that anymore. Keychain, yeah, it's a keychain. It's a cool keychain. Art's a little small on it. The shirt, cool cover, like the shirt. Probably one of the best vinyl figures we've gotten yet. So, where did I put that? I want to take another look at it. Yeah, that thing is that's cool. Look at that cape. And there's his butt. He's getting a wedgie going on there. So, yeah, look how it flows. That's cool. Again, I wish you could see the little sparkly bit on his nose. But now I look at it closer. 2 different types of coloring here. His skin, legs, are slightly different color than the bubble bath effect. So, okay. What would I rate this? Again, this is playing into the fact that I'm a huge Crisis nerd. So, I like it. I do like it. But, I mean, I kind of look at it overall. The blanket is a winner for me. I do like that blanket. I like the vinyl. I like the prints. These are like, okay. But nothing really wowing me anymore. I know they only do this 4 times a year. And you look at previous boxes, they had tool sets. They had USB chargers. I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff. Cables. They had a lot of cool stuff. And now we're just kind of falling into a sport bottle, shirt, nothing really unique or cool about it. So theme, I like the theme. I've been saying for a while, there's so many good stories in the DC, universe, in the history. The video that corrupted was from winter 2022, was, I think, at home with the superheroes. Not really a good theme, if you ask me. Give us teams, give us storylines, give us, something other than just a hodgepodge. We haven't had a JSA one yet. Why not? So yeah, overall, see, I'm trying to talk myself into this, but not bad enough that I want to cancel. I'm going to wait to see what the next theme is. If it's springtime with the superheroes, then I'm done. But if they could do another storyline, I'm in. I should take a look at the website. Maybe they've announced it. I don't know. But so you can't really see this. I'm kind of going the other way. But 2:00. I'm going to go 2:00. Maybe 1:30. I mean, really, the blanket is the winner. The blanket is really cool. And just because I'm a sucker, this is playing into my bias. I'm going to admit to that. Overall, I mean, these are the 2 cool things. Everything else is just covers. It's just covers of the Crisis Limited series. Nothing really too significant other than where else are you going to put the Spectre? Maybe a JSA? Yeah, if I talk about this more, I probably will talk myself down because I'm trying to get past my bias. So I'm going to stick with the 2:00 just because it's covers. None of the good other, scenes in Crisis. There's so many things they could have done. They could have done an Earth 2 Superman. You know, anyway, I'm going to stop. I've already gone, almost 20 minutes. So, all right. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.